Shalom, YouTube. Alright, it's been a while since we've talked, but I wanted to talk to y'all. I'm perplexed. I'm hearing so many people talking so evil about their children. I mean, this is really bothering me, you know? I even did this myself. I have 3 children myself, and they were taken away from me about 5 years ago. And so, and this was before, 10 years ago. And this was before I started following the Word of God, started following Yeshua, and asking Him to come into my life. I mean, He woke me up. I wasn't even looking for Him. But then when He started showing me His Word, it was just like a total realization of this is real, right? But before I started following Yeshua, I had 3 kids. I had a man for 10 years, and I wasn't following Yeshua, Yahusha. I wasn't following Him at all. And so I believed that He had to take me out of the situation I was in, and so that He could wake me up to His Word. So that's where I'm at today, and I'm noticing, I'm seeing, I'm feeling so many children are just hurt. They're so hurt because their own parents are speaking evil against them. And I did this myself, y'all. I did it too, I called my children demon children, and said that they were evil and stuff, and the only time they were good was when they were asleep. And they were just words. That's what I told myself, and that's what other people say when I bring it up to them, like, look what you're saying about your kids. And they're, oh, it's just words, I'm just kidding around. Let me tell you something. Words are so powerful, and I'm so stunned at how words have gotten into families, churches, these evil words. And the Bible tells us, that in the end of time, ones will call good evil and evil good. And we're not, the Word of God tells us that turn away from evil and speak of good, but I really wanted to just talk about how powerful words are in this disrespect that children are getting. And people wonder why kids are going, being so angry, and they're being so disrespectful. And I really believe it's because the parents are not speaking right about their kids. We're calling children wrong things, and then we're saying words like hell all the time. Hell is a place, not an expression. And it is. And we're just saying the word hell, and we don't even really know what the word hell means. You look up the word for hell, and it actually means grave. That everybody's asleep right now. You've got Gehenna, and I believe that's the eternally burning. But other than that, so we're speaking. I really believe that people are bringing this evilness upon each other. So I wanted to speak about what the Word says about words. Matthew 12:36 through 37. I'm just going to turn to it instead of reading it in my little book here, because it just feels better to read it out of the Word. What did we say that was? Matthew 12:36. So let's see. 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. I believe that children came up to Yeshua and Yahusha, and the disciples were going to rebuke them. And Yeshua said, "Suffer not the little children to come to me." We are to be like little children when we go into the kingdom, to even get into the kingdom of heaven. We're to be, our heart is to be like a little child. And we see our children doing these childish things, and we're condemning them for being a child. We become these adults, and we think that we know everything, and everything has to be in its perfect little place, and every word has to be exactly right, and even our children have to speak right. But yet we turn around and we speak evil against our own kids. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with people today? Parents. I mean, I see these beautiful children, these gorgeous babies, and people are just speaking evil about them. And then not just that, but I'm noticing if somebody's angry with another person, they start speaking bad about their kids too, and they start treating their children badly. Kids ain't got nothing to do with what the parents doing. And then we're not even really getting into Ephesians chapter 6 and realizing that it is not flesh and blood that we fight against. That it is principalities and powers and the rulers of the darkness of this world and wickedness in high places. This is what we're fighting against. And yet we continue to condemn our brothers and our sisters for the spiritual wickedness that's going on in their life. They're being whooped by demons right in front of us. And instead of the Lord rebuke you, demon, in the name of Yeshua, Yahusha, Jesus, we're mad and angry at the person. Do we not see what's going on here? And then we turn around and we call our children wicked and evil names. And we wonder why they act the way they do. We're calling demons upon them. I'm so stunned, when Yeshua started waking me up and noticing the words that were coming out of my mouth and how vile they were, everything that I was speaking. I stopped. He stopped me. I did nothing. The Ruach HaKadosh, the Holy Wind, Breath, and Spirit of Yahweh stopped me. And he helped me realize how powerful these words are. And I started noticing that people are saying words like luck and karma behind pulpits. And people are calling their children evil names. People are calling themselves evil names. That's Lucifer coming right out your mouth. And don't think you can't be touched because you're a Christian. Because even Paul was rebuked. Paul rebuked Peter. And Jesus rebuked Peter as well. Words, the tongue, James chapter 3. The tongue is the most deceitful member of the body. Even so the tongue, James chapter 3, verse 5. Even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. Do you know what that means? Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. One little word, one word of wickedness, of evilness, can kindleth a whole fire. Did you know that you could call your child a demon child one day, and out of nowhere he realized what you just called him, and his whole life have resentment and anger towards you because you called him a wicked, evil thing? Can you understand what I'm saying here? It doesn't matter if you're joking. It doesn't matter if you're kidding. The tongue is the most deceitful member of the body, and it goes on down here saying that no man can bind his own tongue. No man can tame his own tongue. Not one. And any man that says he can tame his own tongue is a liar. The only one that can tame your tongue is our Father in heaven. And how does he tame your tongue? Getting you in the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible, a great understanding of what he means when you sin and what punishment you get. I just want to praise Yeshua, Yahusha, our King, our holy Creator, for all of his love and mercy. I want to thank him for allowing us to just for being his servants. We are truly blessed to be a servant of you, O King. Adonai Elohim Yahweh. Oh, Yahuwah, Yahusha. Glory in your holy name. We praise you and thank you for allowing us just to get in your word, for giving us ears to hear what the Ruach HaKadosh of Yeshua is saying. In your holy name. Amen and amen. You have a blessed day.